You know that feeling when enough is enough and you have decided to take matters into your own hands and be the confident, most beautiful, sexy self you can envision of yourself like now. Because so many times we're caught up in the in the future, but I'm choosing to resonate with that now. I'm choosing to own my time as well. I'm not going to be like, you know, 24 hours in a day, but oh my gosh, it's starting to kind of stick with me now because I waste so much time and then I blame other circumstances on why I'm not able to achieve something in my life. Every single day, I am dropping the notion of we need to find our passions. My best friend sent me this beautiful post by this woman who like makes this art on ADHD on Instagram. She's amazing. And one of that was, or stop assigning ourselves to a passion and instead focus on what ignites us. And what ignites you, like that's something that you can actively choose to do every day, no matter what job you have. Because when I was in my last job, I felt like it was consuming so much time and I felt like I needed to do that passion as a job in order to sustain a really healthy life. But that's just not true. And also when I identify myself as, let's say, do I want to be a YouTuber or an artist or a therapist or all of these things that I'm interested in, I constantly go back because I'm like, no, I don't want those things because I don't like being a label. I think being a label makes me feel really uncomfortable, and actually just choosing every day to like focus on what ignites you. So what ignites me? What ignites me is confidence and to look cute. And I've thought I'm gonna wear my cute top today. I love wearing fake tan on my face. Like tanning my face with some moisturizer makes me feel $1 million. And I've bought the Isle of Paradise. I did buy it like a year ago, but it doesn't say that that's bad. Yep, I put a few drops of this into my moisturizer and I'm not even joking. I know I'm mixed race, but my face is often way lighter than my body because of some acne treatment that I did when I was like 16 and it's just not gone back. So I highly recommend investing in some tanner if that's what like spices you up. Also focusing on the hair, having products for my hair that makes me feel good about myself. And like I said, we're not trying to get into consumerism in my last video, but there are some things that just pack me up. I've been using them concretely. I know that I will replace them. It's just what works for me, okay? And then, yep, like going out to run errands, finish the things that I started. That is also something that ignites me. Inviting conversations with people in French and building community, because I read an article today and it was all about what do you think you would need, like if you was to look at the end of your life, right, and you were to look back on it, what would you have wanted it to look like? And I love that question. I think that question puts everything into perspective because I always see like community, colors, my friends around me. I see love in so many areas. And I think, how do I like connect the dots to the present now? How do I take what I just said and make it my reality, and work towards that? I don't know what that looks like, but I can like see a picture, and it's really interesting. Like it's a really beautiful meditation. You could do it for a minute. Just ask yourself, if you were at the end of your life and you were looking back, what would you have wanted it to look like? And kind of like what, you know, who's in the room and who is your best self? So this morning I just wrote down everything that makes me feel like my best self. The reason why I'm talking about all of this now is because last night I re-downloaded Instagram. I was off it for about a week. I was on it for 3 hours. 3 hours into like 2 a.m. This girl has got an open addiction, I swear to God. So I haven't deleted it yet, but I thought when I woke up this morning, I thought, compassion. We start with compassion, okay? We are like a tree, okay? And I saw this is not my idea, but we always think in a linear sense, okay? Can you see that line? We always think in a linear sense, but now we need to think that we're like, so if we're like going like this and something happens to us like this, I need to find the woman who, someone find the woman who said this, comment it, and then I will put it in the description, because I feel bad like I'm copying her. But do it like this, and then if that happens, what happens is you work your way around it. If you stumble upon it again, you work your way around it, and it's like that. And then maybe you have another issue here, but then you are able to work your way around that, and that your life is not just going to be one fun, beautiful, like clear circle. It's going to be full of failures and mistakes and things that we didn't know we were able to handle back then. But this is just a video to really knock you back into your best self and remind yourself that you can tap into whatever that is right now, and it doesn't need to wait for the future, okay? There are so many things that you can do. Just ask yourself, be inquisitive, ask yourself, what is it that really fills your cup and ignites you? And you don't have to rely on other people, but one of the big things that have come up for me has been community, and how, especially how we're lacking community nowadays, and how can I build that? First of all, by really honing in on the people that I love. You know, I love you. I've called so many people this week. It's just made my heart so happy. But also, yeah, like, there are so many things, but you need to log out, because if you're constantly listening to what other people are telling you is going to fill your cup, you're never going to really find out what actually makes you sparkle. So that is my little encouragement for today. I really hope this speaks to someone, and don't ever give up on whatever it is that keeps you happy.